What's happening there? All right, so make type city all right, so let's get back to our example. So city units sold and I think that's enough. So make let's say Honda and Suzuki. Type car. Here we have type bike. City. Let's say New York and Odessa. Units sold, like let's say 500 and let's say 200. All right, first of all, let's format it as a table. Yeah. And now let's create the pivot table. So let's do it like this. Let's have the pivot table on the next list. By the way, the source is our table 4. So table 4 is the name of that table we just have created. All right, and so let's find a number. All right, so here is the constructor of the new table. So now here we specify what we want to include in our pivot table. So we can create make. So here we just select what we want to see in our pivot table. And here we actually construct our pivot table. So on this columns, let's say we want to have make. Or so let's make it on the strings like this. Let's consider we want to have city in the we want to have a column of city units sold. We're going to press here to calculate how many units we have sold. And we have specified a filter. So let's filter by a type. So let's, for example, select bike, and we have only 20 bikes sold. Or we can select a car, and we have only 500 cars sold. Or we can select all, and that gives us 520 units sold. So that's how you create the pivot tables. I think it's pretty straight, so you just have to play with it and understand how it works. Now, let's get to the next our part for today. Basically, one trick when it comes to print something, let's say All right, so now I want to print this page. So, and what happens, you see, I actually don't see all my tables on my in my printed area. So how I fix that? I just go to this tab. So sorry. Let me see. All right, so I go to the View tab, and now I have several options. So I can have the usual view, and here I just see where the border of the printing area is. So I change to View by Page. And actually, I see here 2 pages. What I want to do, I just want to drag this to have one table. And then if I select Print, I see all my tables in the printing area. So you just do it like this. So just go to View tab and drag the area. Of course, I can then resize like this. So I can do it like this. So, and I can trim the bottom line. So it's somewhere here. So I can adjust the bottom border of each page. So that's how you fit all your data to the printing area without doing any changes to your data in the table. Now, it's your turn. So do the task. So create the drop-up menu, create a diagram, create a pivot table, and play with the printing area. So, by the way, we have some students joined our lecture, and this is Asman Kara. All right, so yeah, I just marked that you are present. All right, so guys, please do the task. So do a drop-up list, a diagram, a pivot table, and play with the printing area. Ага. И Руслан Руденко, да, к нам присоединился.
Алло, здравствуйте.
Да, здравствуйте. All right, so proceed to the task. And let me know when you're ready. I'll put the mark. Yeah. So task number 1, drop up menu. Task number 2, build a diagram. So play with building diagram tool. 3, create a pivot table. And 4, play with printing area. So just 4 tasks.
У меня только что получилось включить, у меня тут интернет. Можете, пожалуйста, еще раз показать, что нужно делать?
Да, могу.
Я сейчас включу ноутбук.
All right, so your task number 1 is to create so your task number 1 is to create the drop-up menu, so like this. Task number 2 is to build diagram. Task number 3 is to create a pivot table. So you go to insertion, and here you have the pivot table, in Russian сводная таблица. And then you play with the printing area. So change the size of a printing area to fit your data into the printing area. These are the tasks.
Так, the first is drop-down menu. Then
diagram.
The second, diagram. The third is pivot table.
Yeah.
And the last one is
printing area size.
Printing area, yes?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so let's check who's present. Sabar Amin is absent. Then Kushnir Danila absent. Lenko Roman absent. Nikolaev absent. Alinik Vladislav absent.
Нет, я тут. Я просто чуть поздно подключился, извините.
All right. And the rest are present.